What is up guys, Andy Foresting Runner here, and welcome to the first episode of this marathon training series, the sub 255 marathon training series. I cannot believe that we are at this point. I am super excited to start this training series, and I want to make this series bigger and better than the previous series on the channel. I've gone back over the last few days and watched my half marathon training series and other training series, 10k ones, taken on board some feedback. Want to make it more informative, a bit more in-depth, because I really did skim the surface with the 10k ones and some of the half marathon episodes, so I cannot wait to bring you some good quality content, hopefully, on the journey to a sub 255. So as I said, this is the first episode. It's Monday today, New Year's Eve, out in the forest, easy plodding, easy start to the week. You can jump to later in the week now, where I talk a little bit more about the first workout of the new year. Okay guys, it's Wednesday, the one workout day of the week. If you missed the video for that workout, link above. Felt great today, just cooling down on the way home, and just thought I'd tune in to say, if you missed the video, you can check it out above. And I'm just overall really pleased with how I felt on that run. Just really pleased with how we're starting the year. I just feel like with the training we did before Christmas and the few days between Christmas and New Year, we're starting January on the front foot, which is great. Anyway, I will take you through to Saturday. And it's Saturday, long run day, long run workout day today. And today on the cards we have 4 by 12 minutes at half marathon pace. As I alluded to in a previous video back in December when I was doing other long run workouts, the plan talks about doing it on similar terrain to what your marathon is going to be on. At this stage, being 4.5 months out from the marathon, I'm going to be utilising the hilly trails that I have, the undulation, the rolling hills, just to build up a bit of strength. We'll start to target more race terrain, tarmac, maybe sort of come March. But for now, I just want to enjoy the forest in all its freezing glory. And yeah, so it's going to be a tough one today. I'm also recording a video about fueling, which if you didn't see, I'll link that above. So today is going to be a real test for fueling. I don't do well with fueling. I know what I need to do, I know how I'm going to do it, but my stomach never seems to appreciate me taking on calories when I'm running. So we're going to be, I have already talked about some tips on how I do that, taking the gels in slow and steady, very gently sipping the water, that sort of thing. But we'll see how it goes. Take you on the journey, and then let's have a roundup at the end of week 1. Okay, so I'm a couple of minutes away from going now. I'm a little bit late. I was meant to go after 30 minutes. It's going to be about 40. I want to do these 2 mile repeats because that's effectively what they are, or nearly 2 mile repeats. I want to do them on the cycle track. Cycle track is a 9 mile trail, which is a loop around us. And if you can imagine a circular trail on an angle like that, so you run down and then back up and down, like running on the world on the axis, for example. So I want to do it on there. It's nice, and although it's going to be a bit undulating, it's going to be runnable trails, not rocky and lumpy like I'm on now. So let's get this underway. 4 by 12 minutes, insane. I'm in the first week of January. I know later down the line I've got 3 by 30 minutes, which is an hour and a half's worth of work. Anyway, let's not look far ahead, let's look to now. Let's look at what we can do here on this morning and get it done. Right, one done. Gel had On with the next already. Time's flying. We're about halfway through the workout. Done the first 2 reps. Had a gel after the first one. Had water after the second. Let's see how we get on in this third. There we go, rep 3 done. Feeling good? Feeling really good actually. The fueling is going really well. Really well. Really happy with it. So a great start to week 1. Last rep. So there we go guys, workout done. Just ran 10 seconds over that last one accidentally. Lost track of time. But felt good. 4 by 12 minutes. We're meant to be at half marathon pace. As I said, we hit the trails today. So it's half marathon effort. All results are on screen. There are some low, mid and upper 6s. I like coming out on these trails because there's a lot of times in races when there's just the odd short, sharp incline that just takes the sting out of your pace, and it's really difficult to get going again. And runs like this today on terrain like this just kind of teach you to get going again. So anyway, I'm going to hand you back over to myself inside to recap on the week. So there we go guys, Sunday afternoon, we're out for a bit of a stroll. I said I'd catch you up inside, but actually my daughter wanted to come out for a bike ride today. She's just in front of me and she's making me laugh, so I've got to try and keep a straight face. So there we go, great first week in marathon training. I'm watching you. Great first week in marathon training, 45 miles done. That is a mileage I would normally sort of do maybe mid to peak time of a plan. So to be fair, to start off with week 1 at that mileage is pushing the boat out. But I did say training is going to increase as of January. And oh yeah, the only other thing I didn't show, if I shift my head this way and point it there, is put in Thursday's run. So that was the other run that we did this week. Lots of easy miles this week, but things are going to ramp up very soon. We've got a big week coming this week in week number 2. So overall, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really good about it. Legs have responded well to getting straight back into training, and I can thank the 3 weeks leading up to Christmas and some of the efforts I put in between Christmas and New Year, because I feel like I've started this year really strong. So anyway, that's week 1. I hope you enjoyed this video guys. If you did, of course, please do consider giving it a like, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and I will see you next time. Until then.